Hello to all my friends out there. Today I'm going back to work, and it's a relief too because it's getting kind of boring, walking around in circles in the mall. But it kept me busy for the past year. It's been about a year since I could work. So what I do is I go to thrift stores and I buy stuff and then I sell it on eBay. I do the auction, or I will sell the rejects eventually at the swap meet. Not the swap meet out here. First of all, I do not trust the vaccine, but I think that I can get into the thrift stores and buy stuff. And I stockpile food pretty much for a year, so I have plenty of food. So I wanted to mention to you guys, okay, one of the things that the rich people become richer is because at the point they have everything they need, they don't have to spend any money. So once you have food for a day, you don't have to spend any money that day. Or once you can save enough money for one day, that day, if you don't need to spend money, or if you have enough money to pay your rent, then eventually there's an accumulation of money. And so what I have done is I bought a lot of things to sell. So I have an accumulation of inventory that's going to help me out. Okay, so I've been shopping a lot, and the Americans on the average spend 9.5% of their income on food. So that's on the average. So say a person with an income of $20,000 spends $2,000, and a person with $50,000 buys $5,000 a year of food. So you can see that a person with $50,000 technically eats 2 times better, has 2.5 more times food. I don't know if the percents are right. This is why I would always get bad grades in math, but I would get through it one time. One time I was taking this class and everybody was flunking out, when you get up there in math. And I think there was this kid and I, and somehow we both got through. It was really kind of, you had to pass the final or you couldn't get through. So, okay, so if you buy your food drastically reduced, like I have, I bought hamburger for $1.48 a pound. I bought bacon ends at grocery outlet. I bought bacon ends for $3 for 2 pounds. Nice bacon. It's where they trim the ends off. I bought 2 of those. Okay, so now the most expensive items we buy is fruits, nuts, vegetables, and cheese. And so you would think it would be meat, fruit, nuts, vegetables, and cheese. Okay, out here, one avocado yesterday was $2. Vegetables, they're like, I bought an English cucumber for $1. I can see this. Cheese, okay, 8. I can buy at Dollar Tree, I think it's 5 ounces for $1. That's the rock bottom, so I'm going to be picking some of those up. But nuts, now I can see that. I was at Walmart and the big bag of pecans was $18.60 something. So you've got to have nuts and fish. So what I did is I went to Aldi's, and I bought, because I'm making the scones, I bought dry fruit, I bought mixed fruit dry, and I bought some kind of fruit. I'll probably show you tonight. And then I bought pecans and I bought walnuts. Anyway, so if you store dry fruit and jam, you're probably not going to run out of fruit. You're not going to be going for like a week or longer, 10 days without fruit. And what I did is I shopped around. Now cheese is perishable. So if you buy the big blocks, and I'm looking for big blocks of butter. So you're not going to be starving basically for fruits, nuts, vegetables, and cheese. Okay, so now the average on people spend on groceries each month, and I would assume this is for one person, is between $165 and $340. So you see how people with more money are buying about twice as much food. But if you buy your food drastically reduced, then if you have $165, you should be able to get about $345 each month of groceries. Okay, now Cal Fresh or Cal Food Stamps or SNAP, whatever it's called in your state, is on the average of $16 to $194 a month. So if you're on some kind of food stamps, you've got to go to the pantries and you've really got to find the discounted food. Now, the most stolen food, so people get so desperate they steal food, is cheese. Well, it's the most expensive food, but the Dollar Tree cheese, it's like thin blocks, is $1. Fresh meat. Okay, the meat I generally buy is chicken. I just buy the $5 bags at Walmart. I think it's 5 pounds. Hamburger, I generally buy the 20 patties for $9.98 at Walmart, and it's not the best, but I'm not going to have to resort to stealing. And then bacon. So if you start out with those three and then you search around for drastically reduced meat, chances are you're not going to have to shoplift. Chocolate, I would say that would be just them shoplifting a candy bar. But I buy chocolate bars because I couldn't find chocolate chips during the last supply chain problem. I heard people are hoarding gas. I heard people are rushing out and buying electric cars. Utilities out here is $500 a month. But anyway, you can buy a lot of gas. They say the price of cars is going up by thousands, but also the price of used cars. I wouldn't sell my cars. I would hang on to them. Okay, back to the most stolen food. Cheese, fresh meat, chocolate. What I do is I just pick up a lot of chocolate bars, or I buy at 99¢ only. They have, bars of chocolate for $1. Seafood. Okay, I have seen a guy who shoplifted some yellowfin tuna, and so then I started buying yellowfin tuna, and it was much better than regular tuna. But I'm assuming seafood, if that means shrimp or fish fillets. So I'm going to be giving this matter some thought, because if I stockpile salmon, tuna, oysters, clams, anything, so it's doubtful I would be reduced to seafood. But I don't like to store a lot of food in the freezer, but it'll be nice because now that I have the freezer, I can put big bags of ice in there. And then infant formula. During the what is this called, we had the riots out there, they removed the infant formula from Walmart. And it's under lock and key, and out here so is the makeup. Most stolen. So we would want to store this. Cheese, I buy Velveeta cheese when it's on sale, and I make macaroni and cheese. But I'm assuming that would mean like good cheese. but I can buy that at grocery outlet very inexpensive. I bought some more hummus over there. Fresh meat, chocolate, seafood, and infant formula. Okay, so now we want to think about, okay, what is the food we generally buy? Meat and fish. So we went over what I buy, and I'm giving the fish some thought. Meat is expensive to store in cans, but I would store it, meat and fish in cans. Grains and bread. So the people I've ever known that ran out of food was bread, fruit, and vegetables. An orange out here is 74 cents for one. A lemon is 58 cents for one, you know. Oil and fat. Okay, I store the cans. Aldi's has the best deal on Crisco. I store lard, and I bought corn oil by the gallon. Produce, dairy and eggs. So I would suggest evaporated milk in the event that you've really got to live on it, but powdered milk, and then buy 60 eggs when you have money. Produce, I buy that all on a discount shopping. But the main thing I want to say is, if you have $165 a month and you buy things drastically reduced, one day last month I bought $20 worth of groceries. I got a $60 discount, so I bought $80 worth of groceries at grocery outlet for $20. Okay, so now tinned and dried products like canned food, that would be a good thing to store fruit and vegetables since they're going to be so expensive. Also on the dairy, I buy the big cottage cheese and the big yogurt. And then condiments like ketchup, mustard, those are optional, but you do need salt and pepper. Okay, so now things that I can see would be smart to store is evaporated milk, because your gravy is going to taste really good, or your macaroni and cheese with evaporated milk. You just mix it, half evaporated milk, half water, and it's in a can and nothing's going to happen to it. Eggs, 60. Butter and cheese. So the best price on butter is Aldi. So I drive up there. Aldi's is kind of on my way, and this happens to me when I go up there, which makes me not shop there as much. They were out of butter, and a lot of times the best deal is eggs, and they were out of eggs. Cheese, I would buy cheese discount shopping, the big chubs, and then I cut it like in 4 pieces and I freeze everything. Meat, we went over that, and lunch meat, fruit and vegetables. Okay, so now I'm working, and just to mention, so the home decor was very easy. I bought the stuff in the thrift store. My living room looks nice. I'm not real picky. I just want it comfortable. So now I'm searching for a decorative chicken or rooster for the kitchen. And so when you're looking, you can't find it. And I'm also shopping for tea party stuff that I can't find. So I buy jewelry, costume, well, whatever I can find at a good price. Watches, sunglasses, like these lovely sunglasses. I bought these so cheap. Purses. I have sold a lot of purses. I hate purses because they're expensive to ship. If you're new, oh good, the sun's not hitting me in the head. Okay, if sunglasses, I've sold tons of sunglasses on eBay. Watches, like this watch, this lovely watch. Luxury items, any kind of luxury item I can find. Because if you find them cheap and you sell them cheap, you know, why would you pay full price when some lady is selling an Italian change purse for a few dollars? Coats, hard to find out here. Clocks, I'm always looking for clocks. Patio furniture, and home decor. So that is what I'm looking for today when I'm working. So try to do the food drastically reduced so you have twice as much food for half the money. Okay, so say you buy twice, say you have an average daily food allowance of, say, let's say $10, because that's going to get you a lot of food, and you do discount shopping and you get $20 worth of food. That's going to last you for a while. But if you can find $20 worth of food for reduced by $60, so you have $80 worth of food, in time food is going to be a non-issue. And then keep your refrigerator and freezer clean. Mine's clean, it's not orderly. And then start cooking, making your own food at home. That's going to save you, with the goal in mind, okay, for one day I will be like a person with money. I don't need anything. I don't need food. I don't need money. Just one day for my rent. Say if your rent was $2,000 a month, you would need $71 for rent and say $5 for food. So you would need $75 just for one day. So you might say, there's no way I can do that. Well, what you have to do is you have to find a way to remove $10 increments 7 times, and you will be able to do it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to find today. I'm always buying, it's just that they're not always selling. They're selling, but they're not selling at a good price. So now the average CalFresh is $16 to $194. So if you can go over here to a grocery outlet and spend $20 and get $80 worth of food, that is really going to help you out. You know that giant ham I bought? I ate, well, you guys saw me eating it in the alien video, one of the slices, and so Char the dog has the rest of it and some chicken. So the whole family is prospering. Okay, you guys, another thing is, I was watching I'm still watching the life coaches. And what they say, and I totally agree, is just forget what happened back then and just start thinking, in a forward direction. Yeah, maybe the last year was real crappy, but this year is going to be better. We're going to leave that behind. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.